NACL. NACL Radio. Willkommen zurück bei NACL Radio. Das Salz in der Suppe, in der Stadt, in eurem Essen, in unseren Ohren. Vielen Dank, dass ihr wieder einschaltet. Wir sind heute zurück mit der inzwischen 5. Episode. Das ist ziemlich Wahnsinn, dass wir jetzt schon dabei sind und das weitermachen. Und wir freuen uns riesig, dass heute auch wieder mal eine sozusagen Premiere ist, weil natürlich alles eine Premiere ist. I'm saying for all you English-speaking people out there, everything is a premiere for us. That's why we're excited about literally every single step along the way that we're doing here. Before I get into the details, I'm just going to play a couple of tunes. I'm going to keep it slow because I like it slow.
'cause my name is getting around. I say the whole world is letting me down now, 'cause I don't know where I'm bound. Yes, I guess I'm going down, 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 and I feel I'm gonna drown. Yeah, I guess I'm going down, 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 and I feel I'm gonna drown. Once I used to be high, now all my friends pass me by. I got teardrops in my eyes, somebody else got all the smile, because I guess I'm going down, 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 and I feel I'm gonna drown. Oh, I guess I'm going down, 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 and I feel I'm gonna drown. Going down, down, down. Going down, down, down. Going down, down, down. Going down. Got to help me now, because I'm going down, down, down. Down, 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 down. I say right down to the ground. Need a little help now. Somebody gotta help me now. Oh, my God. I just going down, yeah. Somebody should ride on. But how can I ride on when I'm going down, down, down? Going down, down. Going down, down, down. Going, I know it's all going down. Right down to the ground now. I'm gonna do it. I need a little help now. Oh, God, I'm gonna need some help now. Because I'm going down, down, down. How can I need some kind of help now. Down, down, down,
We're live, back on NACL Radio. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for listening to what we have to say and play for you today. The first 2 hours, it's going to be myself a little bit, and then probably Halbert taking over. The wonderful bit about it is that Mr. Buran is coming over today. Buran, Peter. And that's the first time that we're going to have a guest gig, if you want to say so. And I'm really looking forward to that. But till we have him playing tunes for us, it's going to be me. I hope you're okay with that. The reason why we're called NaCl Radio is nothing else but natrium chloride. That's one part of it. But there are many other layers. But we want to talk about drinks. We want to talk about foods. We want to talk about the people that make the city delicious. And obviously for us, it also means that we're doing delicious things and or drinking delicious things. And it's about time for Feierabendstimmung. And that's why the awesome team of my neighbors, Café 9, just made me a little spritz. Thank you. Thanks for the spritz. And again, thanks for tuning in. Have fun.
This old house, this old house, this old ladies, oh the chicks, ladies, oh the chicks.
It's Let love flow on, baby. We'll do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. Getting into each other, yes, we'll unite. And we'll let love's vibrations lead us alright. We'll do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. We'll do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. Holding and touching, honey, let's get it on. And make a pretty baby, that isn't wrong. Let's do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. Let's do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. Getting into each other, yes, we'll unite. And we'll let love's vibrations lead us alright. We'll do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. Let's do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. Let love flow on, baby. Let love be free. I reach for you, honey. You reach for me. Let's do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. Let's do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. We'll do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby. We'll do the things together only lovers do. Let love flow on, baby.
Mr. Joy's a toy. You can wind him up. He'll do anything you want him to. He'll sing and dance and make everybody happy. Mr. Joy, Mr. Joy, I'm buying a toy, a passion I need quite madly. He's my Mr. Joy, he's waiting for me quite gladly. I wind him, and when I'm alone, feeling sadly, he comes to my bed and say, don't you feel so badly? I'm Mr. Joy. He's my favorite toy, my Mr. Joy. I can wind him, yeah, I can wind him, and he do anything I want him to. Yeah. My Mr. Joe, my favorite toy, my Mr. Joe. my Mr. Joy, he's waiting for me quite gladly. I wind him, and when I'm alone, I feel sadly. He comes up to me and say, don't you feel so badly, so badly? Oh, my favorite toy, my Mr. Joy, my toy. You can find him, he did anything you want to. Yeah, my Mr. Joy, Mr. Joy. Joy.
Is there something to hold on to? Is there some kind of resolution? If these are the last days, why don't we spend it together? I think I'm not the only one who feels like they're treading water. Feels like they're treading. Who feels like they're treading? And time is running, and I can't keep up. I'm losing myself to inhibition. If these are the last days, why don't we spend them together? I think I'm not the only one who feels like they're treading water. Who feels like they're treading? The frontier calls, my dear. The earth shaking. The future giving. You won't mistake it. If these are the last days, why don't we spend them together? I know I'm not the only one who feels like they're treading water. If these are the last days, why don't we spend them together? I know I'm not the only one who feels like they're treading water.
Hey everyone. Thank you for listening to what we're playing here at NACL Radio. It is almost 4 o'clock, which means I get to have my host partner Halbert next to me very soonish. But before that, I wanted to share quickly what I had to drink and eat these days, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the salt, it's all about the food, it's about the drinks and the people behind it that make this stuff so delicious, that produce that stuff, that make that stuff, and that make us so happy, because food is the most important thing for all of us, isn't it? Including the drink. So to start with, what's happening right now is the Spritz in my hand, a classic. What I do want to say though, and that's a big shout out, is to the loveliest Marike aka Ricky. She cooked on, what's today? Thursday. She cooked on Tuesday for us, and she brought along all of her beautiful Mexican food inspirations that she collected the last year or two in Mexico, and I had amazing Mexican dinner. So my recommendation to you is go out there and get some Mexican food. It's spicy, it's fruity, it always comes along with lime juice. It's the best that you could wish for. And I'm pretty sure that Halbert has everything to tell you about Mexican food as well. Till then, music.
NDP6.
Oh, every night in your love and all, honey, I belong to you. Stay safe. I think about the time Chevy on my mind still blowing in the night. It's about 10:09. Because all you can think about is I've been there, trying to make sense of it. Break this down. This feeling that I have in me. There's something on the wind that
live on NACL Radio. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to the sounds, the conversations that we're about to have, and our share to the situation. No, but seriously, the reason why we're doing this is actually trying to reach out to all of the small businesses out there that make the city so amazing. That means we have a lot of small businesses that are, of course, struggling in these days, in these times, because of a situation that no one could have foreseen. And it's a typical topic of gastronomy hospitality that no one really has a big buffer to cope with the situation like that. Of course, generally not, but also generally not being able to just, balance things. Instead, it's 1 month after the other that things are working out, and it's 1 month after the other that's maybe things are getting better, but still, it is always really important to be on point with your numbers and on point with your business, and that also, especially for hospitality businesses, means keeping up with the business, having people over that fill up the room, that eat all the goods, that drink all the coffee and the drinks, and only then it does work. If that's not the case, then it's a very, very, not sustainable business, and that's why we really need to put up big shout-outs to all of those small businesses out there in this city that make this city so amazing. And that's the reason why we're all in Berlin. That's why we love Berlin for what it is. We don't want no big chains out here. We don't want no big gastronomy businesses, whatever franchise concepts you could think of. Instead, we want to have small businesses that we go to that amaze us because they are trying to do something different, because they're getting their produce regionally and not globally. There's so much to really acknowledge that I think it's worth sharing. I think that's why we think it's worth sharing this on another platform, because this can't be done often enough. And that's why we're here, and that's why we're playing music, but are also inviting people for you. So a little announcement here is that in round about an hour, we're going to have Buran over for some music. The great thing is that Buran Peter is not only a DJ, but he's also a business owner from a cafe called Isla in Neukölln, and he will one day also tell us his story of Isla and how he coped with the last couple of weeks and what he's up to. But mainly he's going to be over to bring along some music because Peter's also a DJ, and I mean, we're in Berlin. Who isn't a DJ, right? So we're really looking forward to having him around and share his style of music, because I've been dancing a lot of the times to his music, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the hospitality businesses in the city also, all of their people and staff dance to his music. So we're looking forward to Buran on the turntables.
tired of just hiding away and resting my instincts to keep them at bay. 'Cause forgetting you is like ignoring the weather. Wanting you takes as long as forever, and I don't know how much longer I can keep it inside. Can we work it out? Can we work it out? 'Cause every fiber of my being's agreed that what you want can become something you need. Can we work it out? Go on and get out of my head, or stay. Tell me something instead. Tell me how we work this out and what the struggle's about. You're asking me to give you all I have. Tell me how to change your mind. Can we work it out? Can we work it out? 'Cause every fiber of my being's agree that what you want can become something you need. Can we work it out? Won't you just open your eyes and see that we are failing at our clever disguise? Can you pick a point that we can choose to rewind to, or know there's better days ahead than behind you? 'Cause I can't see anything ahead of me now. Can we work it out? Can we work it out? 'Cause every fiber of my being's agree that what you want can become something you need. Can we work it out?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes things can get a little bit cheesy, but that's also important. First of all, we're a radio station, which means we're playing everything. Me personally, I'm not trying to be a cool cat playing just amazing whatever findings you can do in some vinyl shop. Instead, I'm playing music that I personally like and that does touch me. So please feel touched by the music and maybe me a little in an inappropriate way. Okay, I'm stopping. Sorry.
pleasure of your touch, the way you used to touch. All my life I'll be spending waiting so all alone. Please hurry back to me. Please hurry back to me. Spin, spin round, I'm spinning in a dream. High, so high, like a pinwheel flying in the sky. You are far, so far away from me. Come this way, come away, catch a day with me. Love is supposition, life's condition takes away from me the pleasure of your arms, the loving in your eyes. Mystical delusion, love's intrusion takes away from me the magic two of us, without the you of us. All my life I'll be spending waiting so all alone. Please hurry back to me. Please hurry back to me. Blue sleeping waters, clearing confusion. No more delusion. Peaches and ice cream dreams. Peaches and ice cream dreams. Round and round, I'm spinning in a daze. High, so high, like a cloud in a crystal haze. Lost and found, I'm spinning in a maze. High, so high, catch a star from the Milky Way. Time is an illusion, my confusion takes away from me the pleasure of your smile, the way you used to smile. Love is an illusion, my confusion takes away from me the pleasure of your touch, the way you used to touch. All my life I'll be spending waiting so all alone. Please hurry back to me. Please hurry back to me.
Prettiest things to sour when the seasons change. Love ain't always flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. Prettiest things to sour when the seasons change. Shit don't smell like flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. Prettiest things to sour when the seasons change. Love ain't always flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. Prettiest things to sour when the seasons change. Shit don't smell like flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. Prettiest things to sour when the seasons change. Love ain't always flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. Prettiest things to sour when the seasons change. Shit don't smell like flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. Prettiest things to sour when the seasons change. Love ain't always flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. Prettiest things to sour when the seasons change. Shit don't smell like flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. Prettiest things to sour when the seasons change. Love ain't always flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. like flowers. Sunshine turns to rain. If we
Hello, hello, hello. NACL Radio live. Thanks for tuning in. As you might be able to see, if you're watching, Halberd is joining the turntables, and he might take over for a while. But we thought it is a radio station, and therefore we're going to have a quick talk, and going to talk about quickly how the week went.
Give me some volume here.
All
Don't
right.
cut me out, Philip.
Hey, welcome, Halberd.
Hey. Hi, Philip. You are Philip in this respect, right?
What is respect?
You don't have no alias here. We're remaining anonymous.
Well, we're always anonymous, but we're also in the focus of everyone, so
Okay, yeah, nice. Cool.
it's a conundrum, isn't that?
It's a conundrum, yes.
Yeah. How was your week?
Last week,
Yeah.
it was pretty good, actually. The weeks, they're kind of blending together into this weird mash where we have no idea what the future holds, so looking ahead is getting quite... It feels almost futile at times to look ahead. Like, you think, I don't know, what's the point of thinking, like, oh, next week we'll be able to, like, have all these people in the cafe drinking coffees and having a good time, when I know that looking at the numbers and the science, it's not going to happen for a really long time, and it's quite annoying being the person that likes to have that cafe and then just can't have it. It's just impossible.
Yeah, it's pretty absurd, and I think that's also the general situation that we're all in, that it's just uncertain. So everyone is kind of like doing, hoping, wishing, and just, yeah, giving it a go. But you actually used a word that right away, and I mean that's going to be our theme in general, right away hit up a dish in my head, which is mash. So I would love to actually call our, I always love the dish as well, bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash, yeah. Because we can play some bangers before as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know that dish? I mean, for me it's actually a very German dish. You're from?
Well, bangers and mash is universal. I'm from Australia.
All right.
We do have bangers and mash, but you call it a snag. You chuck a snag on the barbie. And we don't have it with mash, I guess.
But mash, I mean, for all the people out there who don't know what it is mashed
Does anybody
potatoes.
know what mash is?
Well, I mean, I didn't know what bangers and mash is. I learned this term only a year or two ago.
And what is it in German, bangers and mash?
Wurst und Kartoffelbrei.
Wurst und Kartoffelbrei.
Bratwurst und Kartoffelbrei. Und eigentlich Erbsen. Peas. Is peas a part of bangers and mash for you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's more an English thing, this bangers and mash.
Okay.
Because you have it with the peas and the gravy.
The gravy.
And it's great. It's
The
delicious.
gravy is the main ingredient anyways, isn't
The main
it?
ingredient.
Yeah.
Gravy is always the main ingredient. You can't have a meal without sauce.
That's true. I mean, for us here in Berlin, one of our core dishes, I guess, I would say, is definitely also the Döner or falafel.
Döner, yeah.
And sure, it's always about how good the meat is and how good the falafel are.
Which is often quite bad.
Yeah.
I don't think it's easy to find.
But and I mean, maybe that's going to be a challenge for the show. But the definitely bit that can compensate a lot of it are the sauces.
It's all about the sauce.
It's all about the sauce.
Yeah. That's also the bit that will make you feel really sick in the morning too, the sauce.
Does it?
I think so.
Are you speaking of the alcohol or the actual sauce?
I've done a lot of experimentation with eating doner and waking up. And I always find the saucier it is, the more hungover you feel.
Ooh.
No, this is a theory. If anybody's watching, write a comment and tell me if they think this is true. Could also be the greasiness of the meat. I think if you're having a meat kebab and it's really greasy, you wake up feeling like shit because it'll start seeping out of your pores. Yeah, and you're basically swimming in kebab grease all night. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I fear that this is definitely the case. But yeah, I mean, the sauces are definitely the most important bits because they make everything yum. So watch out for the sauces and value or judge a place by their sauce.
That's right. Ooh, what's going on there?
So we're going to do some saucy saw
Stop it.
in order to listen to some music.
So, yeah, this is our talking, right?
Yeah. Thanks
All
for
right,
listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening. We'll talk more again sometime. It's nice talking, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to play a few tracks and then Booran's coming in. Booyah!
Salmina samba babullo. Yeah, me do salmina samba babullo. Yoro jawo mi salmina galle jawo mi. Yoro jawo mi salmina galle jawo mi. Yeah, me do salmina jallo mamma mi. Jarama mi salmina jallo mamma mi. Yeah, me do salmina kumba balle. Mino salmina galle ballebi Ansa du jallo kumba bange pullo
bọ́mọdé bá máa wí Sunny Adé tòun ni. bí àgbàlagbà bá máa wí Sunny Adé tòun ni. tìwé tàgbà ló ń fẹ́ ti Sunny Adé. tìwé tàgbà ló ń fẹ́ ti Sunny Adé. nínú ilé tàbí lóde, nínú ẹgbẹ́ tàbí láwùjọ, ibi ká náwó tàbí ká lóṣọ, ibi ká kọ́lé tàbí ká ra mọ́tò. Èdùmàrè má dojú tì wá àṣẹ o. a ní tèmi ni o, Sunny Aládé ní gbogbo ayé. tèmi ni o, Sunny Adé.
Energize and catalyze. I was born to synthesize. Like waves on still water, the forms reappear, quickly erasing the ones before. But forms like these are born only to die, but the life in them lives forever. Pyramid spheres and obelisks are the patterns of all creation. But the God's only desire is to get to the triangle. I was born to synthesize. Visions rise before your eyes. I was born to synthesize.
It's over, and we played our game. We shall meet in heaven, and you won't laugh at my face. You laugh at my face. You laugh at my face. You laugh at my face.
Thanks, Halbert. Bird.
I only played three songs.
Thanks for the three thongs.
Yeah.
Thongs.
Oh, good.
Tight songs.
Very tight.
Thank you so much, Halbert. We're really looking forward to now have our first guest DJ on board with us. It's no one else but Peter Duran, aka Buran. As mentioned before in the show, you probably have danced to either his tunes or one of the parties that crazily he is running, besides running a cafe. But we're going to talk about his cafe on another day.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not danced, because not. Actually, I've never. I'm sad to say I've never seen Peter play a party before.
No?
It's always very late at night, and I'm always have to go to work in the morning.
So it's not a party for you when he's on the espresso machine making coffee for you?
Of course, that's a party. I've drank many great espressos from this guy.
So, I mean, whenever you go to Isla, it is basically a party, because that's also the idea. Peter / the people that come over here will always bring along their music, because that's what literally defines them, defines their business, and defines the, as cheesy as it might sound, the vibe that they're creating in their
That's right.
places.
Yeah, just like Dang last week with all of her great songs.
Yeah, her songs from last week, if you want to listen back, they're still online on our YouTube channel, on our Mixcloud channel. So feel free to hear them and listen to them back and get a feel for what Dang is about and the Panda Noodle. That was such a great conversation. Shout out to Dang again. Thanks so much for having joined us and sharing her music.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's just around the corner now making noodles. If anyone wants to get some noodles, they're open.
They're open. They're there for you. And you might get to listen to some Mariah Carey Christmas songs.
Yeah, and then you can come down here and have beer. I'll be sitting on the bench out the front.
Do you consider yourself being a DJ when standing behind the bar making coffee? Because, by the way, Halbert Dane is actually a barista here at Café Neun, and obviously he also takes care of the music. But do you also push the buttons and feel like being a DJ?
I mean, it's always like it's a fine line, because I guess when you go to a club and DJ a set, you're there to make people dance and move and have a good time and feel the vibe. But when you are in a cafe, everyone's sitting around drinking coffee, you don't want to get too exciting. But then it's hard, because sometimes there are moments when people react to the bangers, and you just can do nothing but play bangers then. So yeah, I guess it is a form of DJing.
Right?
Yeah.
Which leads us back to the dish that we spoke about before, bangers and mash.
Exactly.
Nice. All right. Good. It's enough for the talk. We're going to switch over to some music. Thanks so much, Dane, for your words. We're going to quickly restart the set here and are looking forward to 2 hours streaming of the finest from Peter Buran.